Cashew Matters, an in-depth knowledge share on cashew, one of Nigeria's many cash crops. A multi-billion-dollar industry with great potentials in the agricultural subsector. Cashew Matters is designed to inform, educate and enlighten the public, especially the government at all levels, financial institutions, farmers, exporters, processors, input suppliers, logistic providers, and other stakeholders in all the stages of cashew productions from the farm to the table. It is a program series that showcases the value chain addition, challenges, and benefits from cashew. For inquiries and sponsorship details, call 07054 000 395 or 081 396 36071. Cashew Matters, the diamond from the tree.
We must say that the joint efforts of the EU and the URCF are laying groundwork for sustainable development, but also showcase the power of collaboration in strengthening the cashew industry. And moreover, as they are co-funding these capacity building efforts towards our dear industry. Shall we appreciate for another time Madam Biete Vice Prof for her address as the implementing and representing the funding agencies, the EU and the URCF. Since 2006, as the African Cashew Alliance has been established, ACA has been striving to build a competitive and sustainable cashew industry that benefits all actors across the value chain. Shall we receive the Managing Director of the lead implementing organization, the African Cashew Alliance, Mr. Ernest Winter, with a round of applause.
Good morning. Bonjour. Bon dia. And I think Aruna Suste. Aruna Suste. Very good. Today we have a lot of people from different countries, and we want to recognize that. First of all, let me recognize the Director of Crop Services, Dr. Solomon Jan Ansah, who is with us here. Let me also recognize the CEO of the Cashew Council Ghana, Mr. Ejaku Minta. Again, the team leader for the GIZ move, who is also representing our funding agencies, that is the EU and the URCF, who have made this possible, Madam Biate Vice-Corp, and then our own security expert and DSP, in whose territory we are in today, DSP Emmanuel Ofe Asante of the Ghana Police Service. Thank you very much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you all to the first session of the 18th edition of the Cashew Master Training Program. It is a great pleasure for us, the African Cashew Alliance, and our esteemed partners, to have you here from your various institutions and countries to commence yet another edition of this impactful training. The aim of the MTP remains to build capacity in the industry by developing qualified professionals in the cashew value chain to facilitate knowledge exchange, learning and innovations within the cashew sector in Africa. And today, I should say, in the world all over, as we attract other participants from other parts of the world. We have in the last decade worked collaboratively with the GIZ move, the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, and the Cocoa Research Institute, the Conseil Coton et de l'Anacarde CCA of Côte d'Ivoire, and other partners to deliver this program, which has so far benefited 1,185 participants or cashew stakeholders from 20 different countries over 16 editions. And now this is edition 18, But we have in this year also started edition 17. So we have 17 and 18 running together. So roughly about 160 people or so will be joining this number that I've mentioned to you now. But today, with the strong support of the European Union and the Organization of African, Caribbean and Pacific States, OACPS, our esteemed co-funders, the MTP is being expanded to East Africa, the Caribbean and the Pacific countries. For this reason, we have in this edition 10 scientists and researchers from the East Africa who are here to fully participate in the training and to learn how it is organized and to prepare them as resource persons for when we will be sending the training to the East African sub-region. Maybe someday we will also come to Asia, Cambodia, and to have this kind of training also there. For this reason, we would like to appreciate the Cashew Nut Board of Tanzania, CBT, the Tanzania Agricultural Research Institute, TARI, and the Institute of Nuts of Mozambique for collaborating with us and contributing resource persons in this regard. At this point, I would like to speak directly about something very important that you all participants must take note of. Because the MTP is known for a high quality of delivery, and we will not reduce the quality, not in your session or edition. The MTP was developed from human development and Gestalt principles with strong emphasis on attitude formation. Indiscipline, as a result, has no place in the MTP. As such, only participants, and you have to listen carefully, only participants who attend all the 3 sessions and submit the necessary reports, especially the inter-session reports, will be deemed qualified to graduate from the MTP and be certified as master training participants or master trainers. I wish to particularly emphasize that anyone who misses even as much as 30 minutes of any session will be required to join the next edition before they can receive their certificates. I didn't hear a clap for that. It is not exciting, but this is to ensure that we are maintaining the quality with which it has been delivered right from edition 1 and today to make it available to you also. Whilst we insist and will not lower the standards in terms of quality and discipline, we are, however, aware that some of you are undertaking your religious fasting. We will therefore put in place the necessary measures to ensure that your learnings are not distracted. Permit me, ladies and gentlemen, to, at this point, congratulate our key partners, the GIZ Move, for sponsoring the participation of a vast majority of participants here today. Please, a round of applause for the GIZ Move for that. As initiators of this program, they have shown great support and commitment to its sustainability. Great appreciation also goes to our co-funders, the EU and OACPS, for giving us the financial support for this program. And please extend that to them on our behalf. We also appreciate the TechnoServe Prosper CASHEW, who have also funded participants here, and AgriTerra for extending support to some of you participants. And we look forward to more collaboration from other agencies for the MTP. Colleague members of the High Table, let me at this stage introduce to you the participants for this edition of the Master Training Program. For this edition, we are welcoming 88 participants from 13 different countries. 11 from Burkina Faso. Where are the Burkina Faso participants? Please be upstanding. I'm introducing you to the High Table. Very good. We also have 2 from Cambodia who have been introduced already, but for the sake of this, 1 from Cameroon. Has he arrived? Probably is on the way coming. Then we also have 9 from Cote d'Ivoire, the latest champions of Africa football. 22 from Ghana. 2 from Mali. 4 from Mozambique. 14 from Nigeria. 10 from Senegal. 6 from Sierra Leone. 5 from Tanzania. The CEO of the CASHEW Council of Ghana has already mentioned the modules that you'll be taking through, so I'm not going to go into the details of it. But dear participants, as you begin this important learning journey with us, consciously put yourselves in the mental and emotional position where we must be ready to renew our approaches. As earlier mentioned, the MTP is a journey of self-discovery, transformation, and growth. Therefore, throughout this training, there will be several instances, both in the classroom and also in the field, where we must challenge your long-held approaches, perspectives, thinking processes, as well as demand a thorough introspection of yourselves. Be open to learn and fully participate in these sessions. These are necessary for the transformation the program promises and the agents of change you will become in the various institutions and countries you are coming from. On this note, I will also want to appreciate the resource team led by Mr. Atta Japong. Please, Atta. And Cynthia Benon, Rende Ode, and also the MOFA team. I know some of them are already here, who later on will take up other topics in this program. Now, dear participants, every year in September, the ACU organizes an annual cashew conference in various cashew producing countries. Last year it was in September, and this year from the 16th to 19th of September 2024, it will be in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. So I'm sure the Burkinabes will be ready to host all of us in Burkina Faso. But as Ejako mentioned, already in April, we will have the CICC Ministerial Council meeting, and on the sidelines of it, we will also have a cashew festival for Ghana, to which we are inviting all of you. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I congratulate you on your admission to the 18th edition of the Cashew Master Training Program. And as I've said already, be fully present here. You have had an opportunity that others have not had. So take good advantage of it. Avail yourself to every training that will be offered and receive whatever growth that will impact you at the end of the training. On that note, I say thank you very much to all of you. Merci beaucoup. Muito obrigado. Right? And then some okun. Thank you very much to everyone, and enjoy.
This is a journey of learning, self-discovery, and growth. The next address will be given to us by the Ministry of Food and Agriculture of Ghana, by the Directorate of Crop Services. Shall we receive their Director, Mr. Solomon John Ansah.
Good morning to you all. The Managing Director, African Cashew Alliance, Mr. Ernest Minta. The CEO, Cashew Council, Ghana, Mr. Ejako Minta. We are all Mintes. That's very, very interesting. The team leader, GIZ Move Com Cashew. I will try to mention the name, Madam Biet Wiskop. Then, our big boss from the Ghana Police Service, that is DSP Emmanuel Ofeya Asante. The facilitation team, the resource team, our friends from the media, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture, I do welcome you all to this first section of the 18th edition of the CASHEW training program. That's the master training program. Well, let me just mention to you that on the 6th of March, Ghana celebrated our Independence Day. And the month of March has been declared as Ghana month. So please, I realize that the participants from Ghana were numerous. So take the opportunity, other participants, to learn more about Ghana. It is not only about the master training program. Please learn more about our culture, our tradition, a lot of things that how we are as Ghanaians. It is always an honor to join you all for training sessions such as this, because I can see how the MTP has impacted our cashew industry. I must admit that the master training program has in recent times built a solid, knowledgeable human resource base to support the growth and development of the cashew industry in Ghana. The strategic collaborations and investments in this training model has seen the master training program successfully graduate from a national program to assume an international status. And from a single training edition in a year to multiple trainings, I therefore urge all the participants to share the knowledge gained with others in your various work environments. Cashew value chain plays a strategic role in the economic development of our countries because it contributes to foreign exchange generation, job and employment creation. It has become an important crop in climate resilience and environmental conservation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it will interest you to know that in Ghana, the cashew value chain has become one of the important crop value chains in recent times. The cashew industry has grown from 12,000 metric tons, valued at $59 million in 2008, to 230,000 metric tons, valued at $300 million in 2023. In spite of this growth, we cannot be complacent, as we always remember the tales of the cashew industry in Ghana and paying critical attention to where we are coming from. That is cutting down of cashew trees for lack of market. And where we are today, one of the top value chains, second to the cocoa derivatives. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is common knowledge that getting to the top is easier compared to remaining at the top. In order for us to maintain the momentum, I urge all partners to pay particular attention to the weak links of the value chain, which is the most critical to the value chain, and design programs to strengthen them. Some of the areas to consider include properly regulating the sector, quality assurance, value addition, and the focus is even on local processing, equipment fabrication, and building local expertise to operate and maintain the equipment, and promoting local consumption of cashew products. The government of Ghana, through the Ministry of Food and Agriculture and other sister ministries, agencies and departments, will continue to create the enabling environment to ensure that the cashew industry is fully developed to benefit the economy. We will pursue working with partners to put in place the much needed policies for the industry to thrive to its fullest potential. Let me take this opportunity to inform you that the Tree Crop Development Authority has the regulation needed to fully regulate the cashew in place currently. Therefore, actors in the cashew value chain will witness a lot of reforms and progress in the industry going forward. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce to you all that Ghana is hosting this year's Consultative International Cashew Council, that is CICC, Ministers Conference, which comes off from 18th to 20th April 2024 in Accra. As part of the CICC Council of Ministers Conference, there will be Cashew Research and Technology Expo. I therefore encourage all stakeholders and key partners to support and participate in this event. I would like to congratulate ACA, GIZ Move, SECO, and other partners for their excellent collaboration with MOFA and for the good job being done in the cashew industry. The cashew story in Ghana will not be complete without mentioning partners like you. We welcome more collaborations going forward. To our international participants, we welcome you. Feel at home. Don't take home only cashew, but also a little bit of Ghana. I wish us all a good stay and fruitful training. Thank you.
Shall we receive Mr. Emmanuel Ofeya-Santi for a security brief that is given unto us as he is the Deputy Superintendent of Police, with a round of applause.
Good morning to all gathered here. All protocol duly observed. It is a privilege to be called upon to give a brief talk on security of the area where this important workshop or conference is taking place. I can say that Ghana and this police district, we are blessed to have such workshop which is being funded by our foreign donors. That is Ghana, GTZ, EU, and others, with the aim of encouraging our local farmers and outgrowers in the field of cashew production, not only in Ghana, but Africa as a whole, to adopt more scientific methods to improve and also increase our cashew production. The basic concept of security, as we all know in our daily lives, refers to the state of being free from danger and threats. Security helps to cultivate situational awareness and also maintain balance in our daily lives. Security also enhances safety, prevents incidents, and also protects life and property, which contributes to the overall well-being of an individual and to the country as a whole. The question is, how can we achieve these goals? It will depend on how we take up security, both in our homes and workplace, by putting up all the necessary measures and adherence to security to prevent untoward situations. The Abokobi Eyi-Mensah Police District Command, that is where we are holding this conference or program, including others. The police district is within the Accra metropolis. As police and other security agencies, one of our core functions is the protection of life and property. The security situation in this district is normal and good. The district command is conscious of all security-related matters and has mapped out strategies to safeguard all communities in order for the public to live in a state of, not to live in a state of fear and panic, but rather to go about their daily duties and routine activities. The crime rate in this area is low. We do not record any violent crimes, but only minor cases. Since the commencement of business of this facility, that is the hotel, series of workshops, conferences, meetings, and educational programs has taken place here and still ongoing, including what we are witnessing today. There is no unusual incident or occurrences that has taken place or happened to any participant or organizers because of the effective security provision put in place by the management of the hotel in collaboration with the police. As you have come down from your various countries and destinations, let us all be disciplined and comport ourselves to the environment within this facility than going out individually and also moving in dark corners. The District Police Command and other security companies present and the management of this facility are assuring the organizers and participants that they are all in safe hands before, during, and after the program. As you are here, we have also put in place our mobile patrol teams. They will be going around and they will be coming around to maintain peace and order. On this note, I wish all of you a happy stay and good luck. Thank you.
Cashew matters, the diamond from the tree.